YouTube. Nova Piper. Filling up my Zippo. Just come out for a pipe and the Zippo ran out of juice. I'm smoking Sam Gawith Balkan Flake. I can't get the thing open. Forgot to break off that tab. Angry. I'm not going to start over. There we go. There we go. Rosinol. Rosinol is cheaper than Zippo juice. Maybe it evaporates faster, maybe. I don't want to overfill it. I pulled out the wadding out. I pulled the wadding out. I don't think I packed it right because it doesn't seem to hold as much fluid. Or I might be overdoing it. I usually put too much in anyway. Crank down. Flint. I usually keep a spare flint underneath here. I don't want to pull it out just in case there's a flint in there. Oops, backwards. First, fill the Zippo. Don't hold it up to your face. It's too tight now once again. I repacked it. I pulled out the flint. Or not the flint, I pulled out the wick. And I did this when I repacked it. I put a little bit of wadding and then make it S back and forth. Because it wasn't wicking it up. Old Sam Gawith flakes are tricky. To get going. I don't want to too much tamping. It doesn't start very well. Say, do you taste Zippo lighter fluid? Nope, I don't. I don't get that. I taste Latakia. So, oh yeah, and I'm smoking Rick Black Rhodesian made from Morda. And it's got a really cool blue swirly stem and a skull ring. I like this pipe. Probably my number 2 pipe. It just looks cool. And it's made from petrified wood. So, I seen something on Facebook. It got me thinking. A woman that I know posted this thing that said that solicitors can call your cell phone starting effective a certain date, and to put yourself on the national do not call list, call this phone number, but you have to call it from your cell phone in order for it to work, or visit this website. And I said, that's shenanigans, man. That's called phishing. Phishing. The website ended in .gov, and the Canadian government doesn't use .gov as the domain name. It ends in Canada, government sites end in .gc.ca. And I said, there's no way you got to call from the cell phone. That's bullshit. So what they're trying to do is they want you to call from your cell phone so that they can get that phone number and then sell it to solicitors, because there's a big market for that shit. Facebook does it. Facebook sells all your personal data to other people. Any app on your phone, look at all the, when you install an app, doesn't matter if it's an Android or an Apple, needs access to this, like there's a, you download an app, like all you guys on Instagram, for instance, right? How do you think that like all these apps are free to download and use? So like even Instagram will do it. I don't use Instagram. I do and I don't. I don't really understand it. Like I don't get it. I don't get the whole thing about Instagram. But anyway, whatever. But Instagram will, it wants access to your photographs, of course. It wants access to your location. It wants access to because you can post, I posted this picture from blah, 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 blah. But it wants access to things like your phone book and call history and shit. And it just wants to sell it. They want to sell it to people. You grab your phone and you go on Facebook. You got Facebook on your phone, and then you go on to like Google and you search for something on Amazon, and then you go onto your laptop or your desktop computer and you're logged in, say through Google, like Gmail or something like this, and you're getting ads on your desktop computer for stuff you just searched for on your cell phone, right? So that's like Google does it too. That's what all these things do. So anyway, this woman on Facebook had this do not call. So with about 2 or 3 minutes, within 2 or 3 minutes of searching, I said, this shenanigans, don't do what this thing says. You may think that you pay for a blocked number on your cell phone. Like if I call you, it'll come up blocked, but there's ways that you can get that number. If you call like 911 or emergency services, whatever the number is where you're from. You have a blocked number, but it knows what your phone number is. I used to work in that industry. I know how that shit works, telecom. You gotta be careful online. I see a lot of people will go on Facebook and say, they'll post a picture of a guy who looks shady, saying that this piece of shit ripped me off, and share this, and then everybody shared this picture of a guy because somebody said to share it because he supposedly did something. And did he do it? Why? Because somebody shared it. And they do experiments. They see kids in experiments will share something, and then everybody will say, put in the city you're from, and they see how this thing travels around. They do it with children in school. You just got to be careful. And the same with doing these videos too. Like I have the account that I have set up for my YouTube pipe community, my Nova Piper account. That's all I do with it. None of you guys are on my Facebook. And I won't put you on there. And it's only because of anonymity. I don't want people, the community for the most part is awesome. Never had any problems, but I have had people on the YouTube pipe community phish me. Here's an example. This happened a long time ago. A fellow was commenting on my videos. He made a few comments on a few of my videos. Said he wanted to send me some tobacco. So I sent him my address. He's like, oh, I went to the post office and they wanted your phone number, so I'll give you your phone number and I'll ship it off to you with a bunch of, sorry about that, man, I can't believe it. So then I just stopped right there. I didn't respond to him or anything because that's absolute bullshit. And as we all know, we all send packages internationally. And you do not need to have a person's phone number to ship a package. In the mail, anyway. See, what he's trying to do is he has my address. He has an email address that I use for this. And then he wanted my phone number. So then he could look into the city I'm from and start calling utility companies. So he'll call the local power company and go, yeah, this is my name. Use my name. This is my address. And this is my phone number. My credit card, trying to get your credit card details is what they'll do, see? And then they'll just keep calling different companies in the city, and eventually you're going to find, like if I said to you, I know your email address from YouTube, like we communicate back and forth on an email, so I got your email. I want your address and your name so I can send you something, so now I have your address and your name. And then I ask for your phone number, now you give me your phone number. So then I know what city you're in, so I can start calling places in your city. I can go on the internet and look at utility companies and stuff like this and just start randomly calling them. And eventually I'm going to find out, even in big cities, there's only so many power utility companies or gas companies or, internet providers, cell phone, all this stuff. Another thing you see on Facebook is, people will go, they look like they're fun. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? People will just put up, hey, do you remember the name of your favorite teacher from high school? And, which happen to be, security questions on a lot of, online accounts, like your banking, like your online banking will probably say, you got to fill out three or security questions or something. So you put in your mother's maiden name, let's say, or the city you were born in, your favorite teacher, right? So they look harmless enough, but they're phishing. Just got to be careful the information you put out there. And if somebody tries hard enough, they can find you. Then there's the trolls. You just have fun with them or ignore them. I had somebody put a negative comment on one of my videos not too long ago. I just ignored it. It wasn't really negative. It was just didn't like my opinion. It's cool. Jesus, listen to that nasty dog up there. Especially on the YTPC, because we put a lot of information out there in these videos. Okay, I don't care if you know where I live, and use fake name. We all use fake names. I don't. If somebody subscribes to my channel, I'll go look at your channel. If I'm not subscribed to you, I'll look at your channel. And if you don't have any pipe videos up, or any videos actually, if you have no videos up, no pipe videos, I won't subscribe to you. I've gone to some people's pages and it's, like, what is this? It has nothing to do with pipes and cigars at all. Some of it's pretty creepy, videos of, I've had one guy subscribe to me and he was commenting on my videos, and on his YouTube was just small children videos, in public places. Now I don't know, that could be the guy's kids or relatives, no idea. But nothing to do with pipes. I ain't gonna add you. I'll comment with you back and forth, no problem. There's a couple of guys I know that I communicate, that comment on my videos regularly. They don't have YouTube channels, and they told me why, and that's fine. But chances of me trading with people like that are probably pretty slim. If I see you on YouTube and I know I'm familiar with you on YouTube, and I see I see you guys doing trades with other people online and stuff who I'm familiar with and that, then okay. It's usually the first thing you should do is if you see a pipe presenter on YouTube and they're, actively trading with other members of the YTPC, that's great. Then you can, use your own judgment and decide if you want to, start doing trades and stuff with these people or not. And then you got to be careful of the giveaways too. A guy, just think about it. Think about this. This is my conspiracy shit. Let's say you start a new channel and you can get 100 subs pretty easy. And then, I'm having a 100 sub giveaway. And, answer this question. And then you get all these people, You could ask personal questions. Tell me about something that's a little personal, and then people will start replying. And then, oh, this guy won. And then some guy won. He gives you all of his personal information. Now he's just, he's just fished you. But there's other communities out there besides the YouTube hype community. You could have like a, Dodge muscle cars between 1966 and 74. You could be in a group like that, guys trading parts. You could do the same thing. So you just got to be careful. I haven't had any problems. It's because you got to be, it's got to be careful. Use your common sense. So just because of some things I've seen on Facebook recently, kind of raised some flags. It's like, man, you gotta. Holy Christ, guys, don't you guys research any of this stuff before you share it? You're giving some guy a bad name because, his ex-girlfriend, he could have cheated on his girlfriend or something. She caught him, so she got pissed and made up a fake picture that he's been, raping little kids or something, and he's coming to your neighborhood, and then everybody's going to share that. And this guy's like, had nothing to do with that stuff just because she's pissed off at him. It's not right for him maybe to do what he did, but it's not right for it's not right for you to retaliate and stuff like that in that kind of manner. So you just got to be real careful. Take it all with a grain of salt. Holy shit, I was rambling. Thanks for watching. See ya.